Question 4, part A. Solve 5 bracket 4 minus x equals 7 minus 3x. First thing we're going to need to deal with here is the brackets. Break them out. 5 times 4 will give us 20. 5 times negative x will give us minus 5x. Next step, we want all the letters on one side. Now, there is more than one way of doing this, but the best way would be to get them on the side that has more x's. Minus 3 is a bigger number than minus 5, which means I do not want x's on the left-hand side. So in order to get them all on the right-hand side, I'm going to, or in other words, to get rid of the letters from the left-hand side, I'm going to add 5x to both sides. If I do that, I will be left with 20 on the left-hand side, and I will have 7 plus 2x. From there, I can then get our x on its own, first of all by taking away 7 from both sides, and then because there's 2x, I will half both sides after that. So we end up with a 13 equals 2x in the middle step here, and then once we divide by 2, we'll get 6.5 equals x. So 6.5 is our answer. Part B, factorize fully. A whole heap of stuff going on here. So first of all, we look to see if they have anything in common. Straight away, our numbers 16 and 24, we will definitely have something in common coming out of that. We have m's in both of these, m cubed here and m squared. So we'll definitely have an m term coming out in common. And g cubed and g to the power 5 means we're definitely going to have g's coming out. So 16 and 24, the lowest common multiple of those two is 8. Both of them can be divided by 8, which will leave us with a 2 and will leave us with a 3 in there. I'll also highlight them in pink just to show what's left over, that being a positive 3. From our m's, we have m cubed here and m squared there. The biggest m that they can both be divided by is an m squared. That will get rid of all of this, so there'll be no m's with that term, but there will be one left over with our first term here, so I will have a single m there. Lastly, we have g cubed and g to the power 5. G cubed is the biggest thing that they can both be divided by, which means there will no longer be any g's in the first term here, but we will have a g squared left over here from doing g to the power 5 divided by g cubed, giving us our final answer like so. Part C, factorize. We have a non-monic trinomial here. We're looking for what multiplies together in order to make minus 48. And we're looking for what then of those factors add together to make minus 2. So we're going to add to make minus 2 and multiply to make minus 48. So the fact that we have a negative tells us that in our double brackets we're going to have one term that's positive and one term that's negative. So straight away in my answer, or double brackets, I could set up here that we're going to have a plus and we're going to have a minus. The fact that it's non-monic, we have this y squared here. Actually, let me just pick another color for this. The fact that we have a y squared means that we can straight away put y here and here in our answer brackets also. So factors of 48, we have 1 and 48, 2 and 24, 3 and 16, 4 and 12, and 6 and 8. Of those, which if we have one with a plus, one with a minus, how do we get minus 2? Well, we'll be looking for 6 minus 8. So that is a positive 6, that is a minus 8, and then all we need to do is put the 6 with the plus here and the 8 with the minus there. Done.